guess who? Buckle just down the hall. He just wanna hang the tall. I wouldn't have expected blue is the color of the ocean. Blue is the color of the sky. All my life there's been commotion. Calmness settles in your eyes.
How nice is the sun today? We don't need permission to play. Let's go, let's just get away. Don't keep me waiting. No doubt we'll be working great. We haven't met my mistake.
Hold this button. And then you place it like so. It's beautiful.
Shower head.
Right.
Oh.
Now there's a copper.
Thank you so much.
Madison Avenue and East 66th Street.
flood. What if everything is ruined? 'Cause I spaced out. If I try to fix it